Hey everyone, and welcome to this spooky edition of the Criterion Connection. It is October, so that means it is horror movie month. So we're going to do horror movies. We're starting it. We have a lot lined up this month. 5. We try to be diverse with horror movies. They make them not all the same. So we're starting out in the 40s with Cat People. This is from 1942. And it's by, who, Joe?
Val Lewton.
No, that's not the voice you did. Do the voice.
I didn't really put on a voice.
You did. You had a little accent.
Sure.
Val Lewton. There you go. I did it for you. There you go. I did it. Anyway, this is a movie. It's a horror movie. There's cat people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just a little over an hour long.
Yeah, it's like an hour and 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's not very long at all.
No.
Real quick watch.
Yeah. Which was great because last week we did Persona and
it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a slow burn.
It is.
It's really slow burn.
It was an hour and 12 minutes. Did not feel like an hour and 12 minutes. It felt like an hour and 90. Not hour and 90 minutes. An hour and a half.
An hour and 90 minutes. Yep.
An hour and 90 minutes.
But it's pretty good. It's interesting that they. I want to look it up and see if it's like a legitimate like fable in Serbia.
Yeah.
That it's based on, but the idea is this woman and a man run into each other at a zoo.
As you do.
As you do. And they quickly fall in love, I guess. I don't know. They
haven't kissed, by the way. That's a plot point. They have not kissed.
They just move along, man.
They're in love, they get married.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she's afraid that she might be one of these cat people that her country talks about, her village. And it's just more of kind of psychological horror, because you don't really see any gore. There's
no gore. You barely see,
You barely see any monsters.
Yeah, you see cats. There's plenty of cats.
Yeah, there's like a panther.
They're all cute cats, too.
And there's a kitten.
There's a lot of kittens.
Yeah.
There's birds. A lot of birds.
There's birds.
Yeah, this is also the time where it's like, we're kind of getting out of the Universal Monster era. I think we're getting into the atomic monster movies, and this movie is very subtle with how they use it.
Yeah, I mean,
it kind of felt indie to me.
This felt like a Universal Monster movie. This felt like Wolfman to me.
Yeah,
but it's very much like Wolfman,
but barely Wolfman.
But it's a cat lady.
Is she a cat lady?
Maybe, but I don't know.
So it follows basically their marriage. You basically see their whole marriage in a movie.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. You see their whole marriage. There's worries of infidelity.
Well, there kind of is.
I don't know their worries.
But there's no. Like this one gets mixed up with the '80s one, and that one's way more forward with everything than this one. This one's much more subdued. Like you said, the husband and wife haven't even kissed in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like they don't kiss in the whole movie.
Because if she gets kissed, she'll turn into a cat person. That's the thing.
That's the fear.
And she'll kill him.
Yeah.
And also you deal with it's kind of about mental illness a little bit. Because you deal with psychiatrists, she might be crazy, she might not be crazy.
It could be some kind of like irrational fear.
You have like a relationship dealing with, you have Oliver, who is dealing. It's like kind of like being in a relationship dealing with someone who has mental illness. Like how does he cope with it? He doesn't cope with it well, ladies and gentlemen. He does not. Oliver becomes a piece of crap near the end. I think.
I mean, he tries. He's flawed, but he tries.
But he does admit that he's in love with someone else. He does stuff like that.
Yeah, but he doesn't
He doesn't.
He doesn't kiss her, Wade.
I know. But how is about the creepy psychologist though?
Yeah, incredibly creepy.
Yeah, he's just standing really close to her, and then you realize
he's my walking stick is also a little sword.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of creepy imagery. The lighting is great. This movie is mostly lighting and it mostly focuses
sound. There's a lot of really great sound effects they have in this.
And that's what makes up for not having a monster. You don't have to have a monster. Good example, you see a movie like Halloween. There's no blood in that freaking movie. it's all nights, like you deal with the Thing. It's all about lighting. You don't have to show it.
Right.
The lighting hides it in shadow, and that's what this movie thrives off of. Also, you set up that
you also
that the cat people turn to panthers, so you can easily just put them in darkness and you won't see them.
Yeah, and I think another thing you didn't get to bring up was how Alice deals with the paranoia of being in love with somebody else's husband and still kind of wanting to be with him, but not wanting to ruin the marriage.
She don't want to ruin the marriage,
up.
so when they handshake agreement,
yeah, so there's that, and her dealing with the paranoia of knowing that woman is jealous
and crazy
and does not like me anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like there's a lot of it made me think: is the panther in the cage? Is that a cat person?
Right. Is it? Is it that lady they saw in the beginning at the dinner place?
Or is it just a figment of her insecurity?
Yeah, because people project their fears.
She's afraid to kiss him. Is it because of the folktale, or is it because she's afraid it's going to ruin something, or something like that? She's insecure with her status as a wife. Is he cheating on me? Is he not?
I mean, there's also reason to question whether she loves him. Maybe that's why they rush through everything. And then you find out that he's in love with Alice. So she might not be in love with her husband because he falls in love with Alice. And she, when she's kissed by the doctor, spoiler alert, she kills the doctor.
Yeah.
So maybe she's actually in love with him.
I don't know about that.
Who knows, man? I don't know.
He's kind of a creep.
Yeah, but I mean, people love creeps too.
He found her at the zoo.
Love too.
He found her at the zoo. Like, what psychiatrist she didn't show up to the appointment. Let me just go get her.
Well, he knows she's freaked out by cats. Where else are there cats? I mean, he probably tried the pet store.
Also, that pet store was really weird. When she walks in, all the animals go crazy.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
It's up.
Yeah, the performances are great. The lead actress, she is
Simone Simon.
She stands out on the screen, not just because she's a very attractive woman, but just her. She has the cat, cat people with the eyes.
Yeah,
which they don't look like cat eyes, but they lure you in.
That's a real focus at the end.
Yeah.
With that last shot.
Yeah. So that's that's what I think about it. That's what you think about it. But the real question is, buy, rent, or skip?
I'm gonna say rent. I think it's worth watching. If you like it, buy it. But I think it's just kind of a one-time deal that you need. You should watch it once, see how it is, and go from there. Because it is one of the. It's strangely kind of an important horror movie in time, so it's worth watching at least once.
I mean, I bought it, but that's because I like those black and white horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say rent for the general public.
Yeah.
I get it. It could be. It is kind of slow at times. Mm-hmm. It's very slow, but also very fast at the same time. They're just they're married now.
Time rushes through the movie.
Yeah.
But the pacing of the movie is really not fast.
Yeah.
It's really strange how they pull that off.
Yeah.
So kudos.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So both rent. And if you like those old horror movies from the 40s or earlier, you can buy it. And it's not that expensive. It's not a print. It just came out on DVD and Blu-ray. So check that out. Yeah. So I teased it last week. No, I teased it in early episode that next week's episode is going to be.
Yeah, this is going to be good.
It's Antichrist.
We're going to have fun.
So what do you think about cat people? Let us know in the comment section below. Please subscribe to get more of these Criterion episodes. All kinds of things. We got so many. We're over 50 episodes of Criterion Connection you can catch up on. Yeah, that's not. I'm still bummed out about. I'm going to see Antichrist next week. Very bummed out about that. So until next time.
Well, once you watch it, you don't have to watch it again when we review it.
Oh, I wonder. I've never seen.
Maybe he wants to watch it again after. Maybe he says it's a buy.
Maybe it's a buy, or maybe it's a hard skip. I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
This is
so
a crazy Solo situation.
maybe
We don't
I'll-
know what he's going to
maybe,
say.
I don't know if I'm going to do this. So no promises. Maybe I'll film myself watching the movie, and
Or at least-
I'll just cut little clips of me watching.
Or
it.
maybe like film your reaction right after the credits start rolling.
Yeah.
This would be great.
So until next week, we will see you later, guys.